people they die. Tell your papa, she, this one don't pass jaga jaga, 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 yama, yama, uru, ojoro, mago, mago, where the mago mago dance, where the uru uru dance, where the mago mago dance. Shey, ebi pa mekunu, Tinubu, ebi pa mekunu. Shey, ebi pa mekunu, Tinubu, ebi pa mekunu. Shey, Alpha, I swear your papa no try. Too much empty promises. Bala blue grammar, Bula blue wahala. On behalf of Nigerians, take our message to him. Kidnappers, they kill Nigerians. Sheyi try travel by road without your security. Make you feel the pains of fellow Nigerians. You dey fly private jet. Insecurity no be your problem. Nigerians when they travel by road, some of them they face death sentence. Any Oriyo, Odile, Shagamu, Ore, Benin, experience. Make you tell Mr. President, hunger day, you still want make them cooperate. If people they protest, you soldiers suppress them. Removal of subsidy, a bold step they call it. How much your papa don't save since he remove subsidy? Lagos Calabar Coastal Road, 4.9 billion per kilometer, 700 kilometers, run into multiple trillion. When normal road inside town, no get any attention. Even Dave my don't do us Kapumago. Judiciary is compromised. State of emergency inside River State. Badwe, Grapam. Definition of this government. Abagyo, Natasha. I go soon shoot to the movie. Wait for it, it's coming. Tell your papa, she. Tell your papa, country hard. Tell your papa, she. Tell your papa, people they die. Tell your papa, she. This one don't pass jaga jaga, jaga. Jaga, yama, yama, uru, ojoro, mago, mago, where the mago mago dance, where the uru uru dance, where the mago mago dance. Shey, Alpha, Omo, baby look up. You say your papa not the best president. Okay, after 2 years, tell me what your papa don't do. Hunger, 1 kill us. To buy food, the luxury. Pomo, Eja, Iresi, Ewa, Issue, Gari, Indomie, Spaghetti. People they jump inside lagoon because of economic hardship. Very wicked policy. Anti-people's policy. Country hard, people they die. Hunger day, your papa no try. We are not against your father. If your papa do well, we will praise him. If you no do well, we will yarn him. To buy food, na luxury. Electricity, na luxury. Your papa don't increase tariff. Even the light we don't see. To on AC, na luxury. Each 1 kilos for the country. To buy data, na luxury. 3 hours, you don't finish. Telecommunication companies unite with the government. Banking industry unite with the government to frustrate Nigerians. This na total wickedness. Your papa no be the best president. To buy clothes wear na luxury. 1 jeans 40k, t-shirt 25k. Also go, also come. Body no be firewood. Parent work every day. They still no fit pay school fees. Inflation for the nation. Nigerians no fit function. Shout out to very dark black man. Continue to do what you do best. I hate you.
Hello everyone, greetings. I thought we start with music today before getting in, because that music must blow. It's already gone global anyway, but we continue to push it forward. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. I have a video that I want to play for you guys, that I want you guys to listen to. This is going to be a short one. I don't intend to be here for too long, but I wanted to bring this here so that we can all listen to it together. Okay. Hey, D, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Oh, thank you. You just finished catching up on it, huh? Thank you. Welcome, 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 welcome. I want us to listen to this video together. And then we'll talk about it.
I'm an ex-soldier, Sandra. Oh, what is just the Nigerian soldier, yeah. Sandra? Yeah. I was in the battalion. Okay. And we were fighting Boko Haram, Sandra. Okay. We went to war. Mm-hmm. I'm a left-handed person. Okay. So I'm a sniper. I was one of the. Okay. I was shooting. No morale. Nothing. No pay. No means of communication to my family. My father thought I was dead. Oh. I was fighting. I was shooting. One of our soldiers shot me, Sandra, on my rib. Oh my Sandra. God. Shot me on my rib. They say in Hausa, it means that I kill people too much. I was fighting Sandra. They shot a woman and her daughter. I was trying to save her second child, Sandra. I was running. They shot me, Sandra. I was barely breathing. It takes the grace of God for me to survive.
No, I'm sorry. They shot you on purpose?
They shot me on purpose. They say I truly kill people. They said in house, I
don't understand what that means. You truly kill people. What does that mean?
It means I kill Boko Haram too much, Sandra, because I was one of the best snipers, Sandra. I don't miss my shots. I'm a left-handed. I don't miss my shots. That's what they said. No morale, nothing. No pay. Sometimes. No pay, Sandra. We just fight. They need to investigate them, Sandra.
Did you retire? Did you retire?
Sandra, I resigned.
Okay.
I wrote a letter and I resigned. I don't want to do the job again. I don't want to serve the land again. I don't want. It's really, really pathetic, Sandra, in that army. There's a lot of fraud things happening in that army, Sandra. Don't know. Seriously. They need to investigate the Nigerian army, Sandra. A lot of things. You see, when people are fighting, they're killing Boko Haram, Sandra, somebody from nowhere will just shoot and just kill the best shooter there. Just for him to die. Because maybe they are gaining from there economically. For him to just die and to stop shooting people for them.
That's a very strong allegation. You're making very strong allegations.
It is true. They shot two of my friends. I will send you evidence. I follow you on Twitter. I will send you evidence. They shot two of my friends. They are dead now, Sandra. They shoot you. You will go. These people gain. I'm telling you.
Okay, can you guys heard it, right? Okay. So this is in response to, the military has been going all over the country, begging the South, begging the East, okay? Complaining that not enough Easterners joined the army, not enough Southerners joined the army, right? Begging. This is what happens when you join the army. This is what their intention, what their intention is to make sure they unalive the youths that we have in the South. The South is the South. I hope that people are paying attention. I really hope so. I'm just coming here to talk about it and to put it out here. Maybe, perhaps somebody is going to listen to it that is thinking of joining the Nigerian military. This is what happens. They train you. Matter of fact, that's if you survive the training, because they are intentionally, systematically, they will tell you, come and join the military as a young person. They buy you, unalive you. They want to buy all the strong, young people we have. So that we will not have anybody to fight when that time comes. This is a strategy that they are using. If you don't know that, you heard what he said. He was very good at what he does. And then from nowhere, somebody will just spy you because you are buying their brothers and sisters. And somebody will come here and say, we are not at war. They look all of them when they come from South. I just they look everybody. As soon as they speak English all over the place, while these people are buying their own tools, securing their own selves, the Sultanas, they leave you exposed. This is an emergency. This is an emergency. If you're from the South, you need to be looking for ways to make sure your people have what is necessary to defend themselves, because the Nigerian government does not care. Their intention is known. They are not even hiding it anymore. You cannot continue like this. You can't. You cannot continue like this. These people are intentional about their cleansing. And it's not just by their power. Just in case you people think it's just them. No. These people are being, what's it called? Supported externally as well. Now, helicopter, they can't drop tools for them. May we know what we they do for South. This is just my own emergency call to the South. Let those who have ears hear waiting they happen. May nobody pretend like say they're not the hear, they don't know, oh, we don't know. Doing like Mickey all over the place. Half of your youth, they are in church Monday to Friday. Fulani people, they plan una demise. Una go dey there Monday. Your geos, none of them will not know wetin dey happen. All of them are well aware. But they go, they dumb una down, they dull una senses, so that una no go get energy to retaliate. On top of the meat when una go buy, una they chop meat up and down. Suya, no, they see suya more una waka pass. Una must chop that suya, sha. Una no know what they don't do to the suya. Whether na in no numb, a lot of people brave for Nigeria now. We say they know what they're supposed to do. We still don't know. We still don't know. Then, una know say, as of today, bandits have imposed 60 million levy on several Zamfara communities. Guess for what? For aiding Nigerian military operations. Zamfara get state governor. Abi no get state governor. Zamfara they have a state governor, but they don't have a state governor. Plateau come out the other day, they say they don't take over their reserves. Yankari game reserves, all those places, they don't take over. Hey. Oh, the storyteller must tell their story. We must tell their story. They must tell their story. Make I let una listen to the only man when we dey look in eye for Africa, Burkina Faso. Make I let una listen to him. Abemo na wait.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So, you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations in this world. You voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories they tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, the VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong. Never give in to manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
Una hear? That's a leader. Oh. Now hear what he talk. They not even consider you as human being safe. To in their eye, you be animal. Eh? The same people. Now they supply the tools when these people take they use, take they unalive people up and down for Nigeria. Imagine bandits taking over communities back to back. Your government know they talk pim, and they have governors in those places. Most of those governors are even Fulani. If they are not Fulani, they must be approved by Fulani. Look at Lalong. Lalong come out that day, they boy, they sweat, they talk. When Romeo happen, all the things when they happen for Middle Belt, we not hear Lalong voice, so we not hear Pim from Lalong. Now hand the day. You understand? Now the people hand the day. If you like, if everybody let me they fold hand, this man not mine go rule over ashes. He no consigner, 9 pockets, 9 consigner, 9 pockets, and the family pocket 9 consigner. He think say by the time a line pocket finish, they go see him like human being. Even as they wake up and they look and they laugh for their mind. For behind the closed door, they laugh. Videos go come out very soon. You know, say that when all these people don't come up for office, they'll come bring out videos of waiting secret conversations when they get. They'll come, they tell the whole world how they take view and like animal, less than. They go up and down. You don't get hospital for your country. They go up and down, they do shopping all over the world. Whether not the same person that they return to us, we don't know. Nobody they ask. Everybody they look. Make I play another video for now.
And then I'll tell you something else that you probably don't know, but I probably will just end with this. This is like food for thought that can take away for the viewers. So, as many people know, back between 2020 and 2022, I was part of a team that was working on a number of research projects that was looking into the killing of Christians across Nigeria, right? The reports that we published was Silent Slaughter, Genocide in Nigeria, and Implications for the International Community. That was the report that got Nigeria placed on that list of countries of particular concern by Mike Pompeo shortly before Trump left office in 2020, right?
The list that Biden now removed Nigeria from it.
Yeah. I'm mentioning that to provide some context here, that I am someone who, even though I don't identify as Christian, but I obviously have a bit of sympathy, or a lot of sympathy, for the plight of Christians in northern Nigeria and in the Middle Belt, because they have been undergoing targeted killings. They have been undergoing things that satisfy the legal definition of genocide. 100% true. Now, what you may not know is that some of these international actors who have latched onto that thing, who have latched onto that cause, that, they want to fight for Nigerian Christians and they're going to lobby for them on Capitol Hill and all this stuff. One of them, there's an article, I'll send you the link, but for the viewers, you can Google it. So it's on the website of a very prominent think tank, conservative think tank in Washington, D.C. called the American Enterprise Institute, or AEI. So if you just Google AEI, just use the keywords AEI, Christian, Biafra. You use that as a keyword and you see the article that comes up. This was an article that was published 2 weeks ago. Now, the American Enterprise Institute, which is an institute, a think tank that has the ear of Donald Trump and his advisors, is a very influential conservative think tank in DC. Someone writing a column on the AEI's website, and a very high-ranking policy fellow at the AEI, was saying, and I quote, that if the Nigerian government cannot deal with the killing of Christians in Nigeria, then maybe the existence of Nigeria itself is the problem. And that in that case, the US government, in order to stem the incidents of killing of Christians in Nigeria, should what's the word he used now? Should basically side with the with Biafran agitators and should basically split up Nigeria. Now, whether or not you believe Nigeria should be split up or not, let's put that aside. My question is, why is some white guy in Washington, right, who has his own geopolitical agenda, thinking two completely separate things in Nigeria? The killing of Christians in the Middle Belt and the North, and the Biafran agenda, those are two separate and distinct things. Why is he conflating them in a way that he knows the American audience is not going to be able to differentiate them? Why is he making it look like the Biafran agitation is the same thing as the agitation by Christians who are just trying to stay alive? So he's trying to make it out that Biafrans, first of all, they are Christian nationalists, which is not true. And that the agitation of Christians in the Middle Belt is linked to Biafran agitation, which is also not true. And then he's now recommending for a foreign government to balkanize a government in Africa, to balkanize a country in Africa. So the US government should use its weight to split up a country in Africa. Whether or not you believe Nigeria should be split up, I think if you have a functioning brain and you can look at recent examples around us, such as Libya, for example, you should know that when these people start cheerleading for foreign intervention in your country, it's not for your own good.
It's not, never. It's never for
the same way they did it in Libya. They came and they intervened, and now all they are doing is that they are siphoning Libya's oil. Whatever Libyans are doing, that one don't concern them. The country is a total mess now. The country doesn't have a functioning government.
It's a dump site for human trafficking.
That's not their business. Their business is that oil that they wanted, they are getting it. Their business is that those Libyan gold reserves that they wanted, they've carted everything off. That's what they are concerned about. It's not the people. So whether you call yourself IPOB or whatever, you are looking for freedom from Nigeria, understand that when these Oyinbo people start saying things like this, and they start saying, oh, US government should come and help you gain independence, they are not trying to help you gain independence. They want the natural gas that is under your feet. They want the natural gas that is under your father's farm in Imo State. That's what they want. But that's what this is really about. They are not trying to help you at all. You are completely expendable and disposable in their eyes. So, this idea that there's some helper out there, there's some Oyinbo guy who is just trying to help from the goodness of his heart. Please, Africans need to take that idea and stab it. Kill it with fire. It's not true. And then...
To, una don hear o. Mona not also na not hear. When I dey talk say make South come together, make dem know wetin dem dey do. God abeg o. Nobody, there's no help coming from anywhere, no help coming from any goddamn place. If you like, be shouting, you think that one Igbo man will come because if they look you like animal. Please tell me how I want to help you. How I want to help you? How? Everything they're interested in is what they can gain from your land. They are not interested. Mike, hey, greetings, my brother. How you doing now? Welcome, oh. How you doing? How everything now? Oh yeah, uncle. I hope everybody's well. Yeah? Hey, God abeg o. I bring her come, make her complain to una. Una not to say una no know. Say all of us, we be like everybody they do like say I no see am, no see nothing, no hear nothing. Whether you like it or not is right there in your face. It ain't going nowhere. To the Catholics in the house, so sorry for your loss. So I hear so na Pope don't go yonder. Sorry. Then Segun Showunmi, he come on behalf of PDP leaders. They beg PO to come buy PDP presidential tickets for easy ride to Aso Rock. Okay, people are having their take on the matter. So our people now so English they sabi speak. I was a nebo, bibi was I was a nebo. Meanwhile, a lot of Africans have come out and are telling America, please leave Africa alone. Leave Burkina Faso what? Alone. Make I play this video when they call the guy when they send when he can't give whether na hearing or be whatever. When he go they talk, say it be like say the man they use the good for himself as if they know they see wetin the man they do. Everybody don't they call a house Negro. Make I play this video for now. Now sharp. Now I won't do this one today. Now wait to.
That you very, very brief. It's about Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso president. I have to say I was very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed to hear that Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting against his government. How can you protest against someone who is effectively changing geopolitics in Africa? How can you effectively say that you are protesting against Ibrahim Traore? What has urged me to respond on this platform is because someone wrote to me through my people asking me to address the Ibrahim Traore situation. It is clear to me that there is an issue with his leadership. And when I say an issue, not necessarily an issue, but people are worried and concerned about how he is conducting and making sure that he effectively caters for Burkina Faso citizens. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't seem to understand why Burkina Faso citizens abroad were protesting if it wasn't because you have been paid to protest. He, in my view, from what we can gather, has had 18 assassination attempts. That is a world record. 18 assassination attempts. And I'm not talking about fake assassinations. 18 assassination attempts. That is worrying. I'm calling on all African leaders to do what we can to protect Ibrahim Traore. I know that not all African leaders support the way he has taken over power. But it is clear to me, and it is clear to those who want to get rid of him, and those protesting, and those who support him, that he is very, very effective as a leader. And I am supporting Ibrahim Traore all the way. All the way. I would not repeat this. Ibrahim Traore has all my support. And to all Burkina Faso citizens, both abroad and in your country, make sure you fall behind your leader. What we are experiencing in Africa is great. He's changing geopolitics for the better. And for those who are planning assassination attempts and assassination coups, it will not work. It will not work. Africa must protect Ibrahim Traore. Thank you.
A 7-year-old boy.
Now they hear oh Michelle, oh, Afana, how you dey? Long time, good to see you. Michael, you say D, right? I hope they know P.O. not they give shishi. I'm telling you, right now, I'm not even anything that will get P.O. If the support is going to anywhere the support is going to come from, meaning if they get their ads, but I don't trust PDP because of Wike. I don't trust PDP. But hey, we continue to observe, right? So, Michael, you say Pope will never open. It's true, Pope never talk him about all the unalivings when they happen for Nigeria. He no ever, never, not in one day. Not in one day. They never, ever, ever open their mouth. The man never, ever open his mouth, condemn with the happen for Nigeria. So, now our problem. So, I don't expect anything from him. Meanwhile, there are people literally trying to rewrite the history of South Africa. This, what do they call this man? This Jordan Peterson man. Hey, God, I beg you. These people, they try to differentiate Africans for South Africa. Then they differentiate between the Khoisan people and whether those people look like Chinese and the other people God. South Africa. I don't know, so I want to come up for this one. No. Mandela finally said that country out. I'm sorry. Mandela not try at all. That Mandela, everybody they raise like hero. Now before he go prison, now he demand be hero. After I come out for prison, we don't know who come out. See the problem that it is created in South Africa today. But anyway, moving along. Now Nigeria own not important to me right now. Person never clean his house. Now another person house they clean. They think of cleaning. With all the yama when they go on for Nigeria. When I see the priests when they make when they go viral for internet, where the man they serve Holy Communion, they give Holy Communion to all the Oyibo people mouth, right? they put am for their mouth straight. You know when you go for communion now in the Catholic Church, when the priest go put communion for your mouth by himself, he reach one black woman. When he reach the woman turn, he stop. He can't put the communion for the woman hand. It has been making a lot of rounds on social media. Oh, sorry, Nigeria. Hey, Natu of life. How you doing now? The Traore, they were paid $5 million. Natu, $5 million bay. Guess what? The boys took the money. Oh, it sweets me. I said Africa is waking up. Africa is waking up. I don't care what anybody says. They went to give it to Traore and told him, this is what they plan to do to you. This is what they want us to do to you. But we rejected. We said we don't want. They bring the money, can't give Traore. Oh! If everybody in Africa go be their brother's keeper like this, you see, say, our country, we go know what they do. We go see the progress. Exactly. If they no divide and conquer, how they go take thief our mineral? Exactly. So all the people when they fight for Biafra, when they don't go enter those people, when like waiting who then they talk just now, right? Article talk say they not care about you. They are not interested. Any black person that is thinking now say now one you both save you, now go can't save you. You are on a long thing. This is what Libya did, which is true. The citizens, they use the citizens, weaponize, use propaganda, take down their leader. If that one not teach us sense. See, I'm not saying everybody should not, if that time reach, people say, okay, we don't want to be together, whatever. Right now, we need to think about uniting to fight the common enemy. That's all I care about. When una don't reach their finish, you say, okay, you know what? May everybody did their day. Regional, whatever, everybody did their day. You decentralize everything. We fix the way of governance in Nigeria. All the way you say you want, maybe they can't free your side. You think that they have good intentions for you. You are on a long thing. They don't care. They don't give a damn. The same people, when support a government against the extermination of your own people, now you want to go meet again. Think say they go can't help you. Okay, what do I know? Exactly, Natu. That's what happened. I'm so happy. I'm very proud of those people, oh, really proud. They even tried again. Guess what? I think they said they went to another village in Burkina Faso. They hired when they did not succeed in doing what they wanted to do. They now hired the jihadists to go and clean out, to go and buy a number of people in one village and cause a lot of problem. That's the most recent story that we heard. Hey, good afternoon, Miss B. Welcome. Thank you very much, ma. Greetings. Meanwhile, when I see the video, when I talk say why Agbado no dey leave Shetima when he travel. Oh, apparently there's a certain number of days that the president cannot stay out. If he stay out more than those days, he need to give the vice president power to act as president. I know whether they say na 21 days. So VDM, let me see if I can find that video. I just dey laugh. Hey, I just dey laugh. I say, oh my goodness. Nigeria. Where is this video? Let me bring it up for you guys. Yo, what?
I needed the president.
Wait, Mona, wait.
All right, so I needed the president to be in this country before making this post. And now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is back in Nigeria after 19 days, or should we say 20 days, because he came in the night of yesterday to Nigeria. So welcome to the president. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu left Nigeria and he was inactive as the president. He didn't say anything because there was a case of insecurity, a serious case of insecurity in different parts of Nigeria. The president didn't say a word. No comment from him, meaning he was inactive. Now, my question is this. Why has Kashim Shettima been sidelined? in the sense that all this period where Tinubu they come out, isn't Kashim Shettima supposed to be the acting president? I mean, even though the constitution says the president needs to be inactive for 21 days, right? But again, Tinubu was inactive for like 20 days. So what happened? Why are they sidelining Kashim Shettima? It's almost as if Shettima is just there as a figurehead. I'm sorry to say, this is my observation. It's almost as if Kashim Shettima is just there as a statue of liberty. And I don't know why the Northerners are not even saying anything. Because I remember vividly, when Buhari was leaving the country that time, he was going and coming in, the Southerners, the Easterners, everybody kept on saying, oh, Osibanjo should be made the acting president. Why are they sidelining him? Why is Osibanjo quiet? Is he just there as a statue of liberty? A lot of things happened that period. And at the end of the day, he was made the acting president at a particular period of time. And I will tell you his achievement as the acting president. Although, for some reason, there has been a propaganda about Kashim Shettima that he is the owner of Boko Haram and is the lead of Boko Haram. That one, a story. Me, I am curious. I would like them to make him acting president when Tinubu leaves, because I'm pretty sure Tinubu is going to leave this country again very soon. And he will also be very inactive. Do you understand? So my reason for this post is a straight campaign that anytime Tinubu leaves, Kashim Shettima should be made an acting president. Let us test what he can do. If he true be Boko Haram, according to the rumors, let's see if he will bomb the country. If true Kashim Shettima will Islamize Nigeria according to the story, let's try and see. So far say Tinubu no buy, let's see what he can do in that short period of time. And the reason why I'm saying this is this. During the time of Buhari, a lot of Northerners, they stand gidigba for Buhari back. They feel say if Osibanjo come, Osibanjo will do anyhow. Do you understand? But Osibanjo came, and guess what? Osibanjo did a lot of things that Buhari could not do in all the years when he was president. Now, let me quickly outline some of the things acting President Yomi Osibanjo did when he assumed office. Let's start with this. Professor Yemi Osibanjo assumed the position of the acting president for the second time in January, even 2 times. For the second time in January 2017. A period of grave uncertainty over the health condition of President Muhammadu Buhari, who had been out of the country for well over 21 days. Tinubu now only 1 day remain. Maybe he come back to Nigeria because he know say if he no come back, they will make Shettima acting president. Maybe, I don't know. But I mean, stay till like 20 days, you know. Just 1 more day, they will make him acting president according to their constitution. Anyways, who have been out of the country well over 21 days on health grounds. His first official function was a meeting with the executive director of the World Food Program, Ms. E.R. Tarin Cousin. On the 27th of January of the year 2027, he was informed of serious food shortage in the northeast of Nigeria and why he needed to act fast so to save Nigerians, so to save hundreds of thousands dying from food starvation. Immediately, he constituted a team made up of ministers and other cabinet members and ordered that they activated the Bureau of Public Enterprises Emergency Act. Days after, food and other household needs were on their way to the northeast. Hundreds of Nigerians were saved from starvation. On the 1st of February, he presided over the Federal Executive Council meeting during which the Presidential Task Force on Food Security was mandated to reduce the price of food items in Nigeria. That's number 1. Number 2, this is another thing he did as acting president, even though a lot of people thought he could not do anything. Number 2, if that was not convincing enough, what was convincing was his decision to go to Benue State a day after Boko Haram had bombed Maiduguri, the state capital. Security agencies and intelligence warned him against the visit, but Osibanjo was not one to shy away from adversity. The next day, he was in Maiduguri and went on site assessment of the destruction caused by the terrorists and immediately ordered the reconstruction of the villages. On arriving in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, he ordered all service chiefs to relocate to Maiduguri to combat the insurgency. The next day, they were all there. So he ordered all service chiefs. As a result of the bombing where happened for Maiduguri, he tell all service chiefs, say they relocate go Maiduguri. Meanwhile, they buy people as Tinubu no did. Tinubu did not say a word. The buying that happened in Jos, the buying that have been happening in Benue, still happening as we speak. The one where happened for Bayelsa, a lot of herdsmen issue around. As we talk now, it's happening in Kwara State. President did not say a word. Now let's move on to what Osinbajo did. What about infrastructure? On 8th February 2017, he chaired the FEC meeting and gave approval of 21 billion naira for the construction of Ilori Omu Aran Kaba road section. In a familiar vein, on the 15th of February, he approved the award of 126 billion naira road project spread across Kano, Bauchi, Adamawa, Kwara, Gombe, Enugu, and Kaduna states to be constructed with immediate effect. He need more than infrastructure. He stabilized the economy and brokered a peace deal enjoyed till this day. February 10 to 13 saw Professor Yemi Osinbajo make a rotational visit to the Niger Delta in continuation of his interactive engagement with the oil producing communities in the region. The visit started in Yonogwa, the capital of Bayelsa State. He then proceeded to Port Harcourt, River State, to meet stakeholders of the oil producing communities. During the meeting, he rolled out framework for the clean-up exercise in Ogoniland. This is in response of the report submitted by the United Nations. On the 16th of February 2017, Professor Yemi Osinbajo presided over the first National Economic Council meeting of the year and directed the Central Bank of Nigeria to review the foreign exchange policy. The meeting also resolved that fresh $250 million be injected into the sovereign wealth fund. The CBN subsequently released about 500 million through the interbank market, where the 23 bank bought $371 million. Cut to the chase, dollar to naira crashed drastically, bringing a new lease of life to the economic well-being of Nigeria. On February 17, Professor Yemi Osinbajo signed 7 crucial bills into law, some of which are the Oath Amendment Act 2017, Defense Space Administration Act 2017, and the Veterinary Surgeon Amendment 2017. Not just that. On an unscheduled visit that changed the fate of many derelict NCAA workers, Osinbajo appeared at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos on the 23rd of February as a part of the 60-day action plan for business reform in the country. The visit, which took many airport workers by surprise, went viral. During the visit, Professor Yemi Osinbajo inspected facilities and interacted with airport officials on the welfare of the workers and travelers. In less than 24 hours after the visit, the federal government announced the sack of 10 directors of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authorities. 3 new directors and general managers were also appointed for the Federal Airport Authorities Fund. But more importantly, this was the genesis of Nigeria's steady rise to World Bank Ease of Doing Business Index. Professor Yemi Osinbajo did not only make a case for a friendlier business environment. He ensured the government agency remove bottlenecks by ensuring that they embark on technologies. Not just that, he also did a lot of things like he sacked the former DSS boss that went to go and block the National Assembly. He also gave justice with that SAS. This is the one that I remember offhand, right? The whole SAS issue, the outcry of the people of police injustice, he did that. Now, the key things he did: Boko Haram, welcome bomb Meduguri. Osinbajo made sure that the service chief went there to make sure that the insurgency stopped as at the period. Right. He made sure there is food and reduction of food prices in Nigeria as acting president, because president know they do it. So far, so good. And president was active as at the time. Muhammadu Buhari was active inactive as at the time. Now, Tinubu go for 20 days, inactive. Why didn't they make Shetima acting president? Let's see what he can do. Maybe. So all of them will say, this guy na Boko Haram, Shetima na Boko Haram, right? The people that said Shetima is Boko Haram, can he Boko Haram Nigeria in, let's say, in 3 months? We'll for test him, or maybe in 20 days. Let's test him. Let's test him. What thing they happen to the vice president? Why is he inactive? Shena figurehead, is he a Statue of Liberty? Is he a wood? Is he a plot? Why is he not active in anything? What is the politics going on? Like I said, this same thing happened to Osibajo, and at the end of the day, they made him acting president at a particular 2 times. So how far? Me, the reason why I'm saying this is simple. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you plan to leave country again, we want you to make Kashim Shettima acting president. Maybe this will not make you leave. And also, as soon as they give the people headache, I believe that this video will also give them our own headache. Do you understand? So the Northerners, this is a campaign for you guys, I swear. And to other reasonable Nigerians, not only the Northerners. If president is not active, he should make his vice acting. Let's see what they can do. Peace and love. Don't play. So, when I'm ready for my campaign, anytime Tinubu they go, just saying, peace and love, don't play. If you don't play, you're going to learn, and you will learn the hard way. Bruh.
Okay.
Una hear am o. Okay, make us see. D say he came to Nigeria for a brief visit. He will soon go back to his original base. Which kind C be this? Hey, na Temu version I dey give una. Osibanjo performed well. They should have just let him have the exactly. But this man's greed, Bala Blue's greed. If you notice during that period, Bala Blue was angry with Osibanjo. Do you know that? Bala Blue was not talking to Osibanjo because Osibanjo dared to aspire to be president because he claimed it's his turn. You understand? So he booted Osibanjo. He booted Osibanjo out of the way, right? That's where he bought all those delegates with all those plenty money. Osibanjo would have been next within. In fact, Peter Obi said it now. If he was campaigning, if he was going toe to toe with Osibanjo, PO did not mind because it would have been equivalent match. Yeah. They not see Osibanjo give, they can't give Bala Blue. Ew, he has so much to offer, but they turned the whole VP into minister for condolence visits and trader money ambassador. Within 8 years, all his strands of hair turned grey. I'm telling you, that was an opportunity for all the Westerners, right, our Yoruba brothers and sisters, to galvanize support for Osibanjo. But the greedy ones amongst them, right, that were supporting this man, the ones that believed in their stomach infrastructure. Meanwhile, this hegemony, this Fulani hegemony, their plan is to make a dummy a president so that they can continue to do what they are doing. That's all what it is. And because this man had the money to throw around and he had the backing of external forces too, Mona not forget that one. The man now single-handedly has brought shame to an entire group of people. Whether you like it or not, forever and ever, people are going to always connect him to the Yorubas. It's shameful. Do you understand? Hey, Beta, hi. Thank you very much, Michael. Smash, smash the like button, Biko. Manny Oaks, welcome. You say Buhari died and your Osibanjo couldn't become a president. Manny, where were you too? Why didn't you make it happen? Which one is shame on all of you? You too. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What role did you play? If you as they talk shame all of you, the rest are pointing right back at you. Yeah? Including you now, Manny. Everybody go to cry, including you. I hear my comment section getting aggravated. Including you now. All of us go to cry together now. Only me. Me, they do my parts. By the way, me not they cry. I don't talk my own finish. When I want to sleep for night, now they sleep like baby. Nothing they wake me. No understand. They sleep soundly. It's idiot. they do, all you people start weeping. You self go weep now. He touch everybody now, be not they touch everybody. When the pie they happen for middle belt that time, everybody do as if it's not us, it's not happening, it's that side. They use maths, it's that side. You know how long? I remember when I was on Facebook that time, I created a group for Stop the Killing in Plateau State. I still remember that today. Stop the killing in Plateau. That time it was Plateau, it just happened. Everybody how many people when I go they talk about another, how many people they comment, but how many people they talk? You don't touch everybody now, be never touch. So it's easy for you to be saying, well, your fear weeping. You self go follow weep. They dear. It's rather unfortunate. Absolutely. I'm telling you. One man has just he had just single-handedly created a terrible image of a group of people. It's a shame. I grew up in Ibadan. Do you know how much it grieves my soul that this man is attached in any way to the Southwesterners? Nobody is perfect. There's no ethnic group in Nigeria that is perfect. It grieves me because I have lived in the Southwest. I know how hospitable the Southwest is. I know how kind they are. I beg. I'm telling you, they come here, they rant. I don't understand. They say, shame on who? I don't get it. Oh my God. Some Nigerians, they make me laugh. Hey, me. If you now ask, say, which part in plate for inside, you go shock, say, face not even show. As in, you not even there. If you ask her now, maybe during this past election now, who he vote for, you go bow. I beg you. No, na so they be now. Na so that they can't drop comments, they come out. I beg you. I know all those people don't be my problem right now. There's bigger fish to fry. Nigeria right now, we need to know what we they do. Need to know what we they do. See, Gaddafi, during Gaddafi time, I read waiting right. He said Obama wants to unalive me. This man was saying it to take away the freedom of our country. To take away our free housing, our free medicine, our free education, our free food, and replace it with American-style thievery called capitalism. But all of us in the third world know what that means. It means corporations run the countries, run the world, and the people suffer. Is that not what is playing out in Nigeria right now? Mama Gaddafi talking. Make I share this thing for my community post. The storytellers will always tell the story. Okay? They will tell the story as they see it. So if you like, take them. If you like, don't take it. Now my own, as you dey here now, they talk nonsense on my comment section. I'm playing my part. That's the best I can do. I am playing my part. I'm doing my part. If generations that will come after, when they are looking, they'll say, oh, they spoke, our ancestors, because one day all of us will turn to ancestor. They will say our ancestors spoke. They were shouting from the top of their lungs. Okay? Again, I want to refer us to the comments yesterday that I brought here, that Ahmed Dati older brother said that if Tinubu rig the 2027 election, Nigeria will cease to exist. I want him to test that comment. I want it to be tested fully. I want it to be tested. Do you understand? I want it to be tested. Okay? Because these people, I don't trust them. Only one small part of the north, one tiny portion. Because middle belt not there. They're not part of the north. They don't turn there time and time again. They don't even do draw map, show them where they dey. I want it to be tested. How a small 1%er in Nigeria will be telling those, the majority, what will happen. I want them to test that. Please, let Bala Blue dare the election. I want Ahmed Dati Elder Brother to test that comment. I beg you. You get another video when I want to play for now before we call it a day here. Make I play this one for now. Mona, wait, wait, Mona, wait. Hey, Dixon, Ovio, welcome. Oh, good morning.
All right, so the news says the State House has allocated the sum of 10 billion naira in the 2025 approved budget for the installation of solar mini grid at the presidential villa. Before I say anything, let's quickly watch this video.
Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I don't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
President don't say whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. Don't go buy solar with 10 billion. Oh boy, APC will never cease to amaze me. See this Tinubu regime, they don't go cease, they don't get shame. Like they have no shame, bro. Whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity and you will not pay. You don't go buy solar now to power presidential villa. No shame. No shame. You know the shameless thing that this government do, especially the presidency, is to leave Nigeria. I always sit down to understand why the president must do this. You go leave Nigeria, go outside country, go treat yourself. Do you know it will make more sense if they say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu flew in his doctors to Nigeria to come and treat him than when they say the president is going to France or any other part of the world to go and treat himself. It's an embarrassment to Nigeria. Meanwhile, Nigerian doctors are leaving Nigeria every day to go and become best doctors in England, to go and become best doctors in America. If American doctors decide to live outside country today, say they won't go, the medical institution for the US and the UK will collapse. And our own president will go outside. You know why? Because there's no welfare for doctors. There's no welfare for them. So anytime I see news say the president is leaving Nigeria, I always ask myself, like, does these people don't have shame? In a whole country like Nigeria, bro. Anyways, let's go back to light. So what encouragement are you giving to the people if you as a president don't use 10 billion naira, bro, take buy solar? Where are you people buying the solar from? Who is supplying you people this solar? Do you understand? I want to challenge you people now. Don't give me 10 billion. 10 billion is too much. I will bring solar for you. And we'll do it for... Give us 5 billion. Give me 5 billion. Hold me like this, we go sign agreement. Let me do solar. I don't talk Pilolia. 10 billion to put solar for presidential villa. Now, if you want roof, maybe you want even roof, you are Abuja safe. Maybe you want roof, you are Abuja. 10 billion to do solar. That's even a shame. Oh God. They look at you want to think this matter, this will not be shame. Person will promise. Anyways, you heard what he said, that if he does not give us electricity in 3 years, I mean his first year, that we should not vote him for 2027. So this one it will automatically scatter his bid. So just in case I start to the campaign against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's not coming from a place of campaign or partisan or political no. It is coming from the point of what he said. It is a promise. He said if he does not give us power in the next years when he's in power, now we should not vote him again in 2027. So we'll go follow what he talk. May God help us. We don't learn. I don't learn the hard way. Don't play.
Una hear am? Una hear am, abi? To. Hey, D. Thank you. I be 5 million naira. No be they buy from. Wallahi, na 5 million naira. If you no go don increase by then, you know. I beg. Thank you, D. Hey, Dixon, you say you will support T-Pain to win 2027 because of the Northerners. They supported the rigging in 2023 because of Muslim ticket. Okay. All right, make we dey look now. Sit down, look now. It be monkey business. Abi? We go dey look as things dey unfold themselves. We will eventually figure out what's going on. Oh. Let me play this video for you people. Oh, I bet more than no verse. I'm moving really quickly with the videos because I want to be able to get this so that you guys can hear what's going on. All right, 1 second.
Or not. Islam is a religion of peace, right? Okay, but then I want to ask this question. This man displayed on the screen, is he a Muslim or not? As you can see, this is a man that came out to say that he is justifying and fully supporting that the fact that anybody that leaves the religion to another religion should be unalive. Right? And the conversation is, some say it's not that anybody that lives should be unalive, but if you live and you're talking about Islam or whatever the case may be. But the fact is, what is now the definition of peace in all this? Does this define peace? If by virtue of the fact that somebody leaves Islam to another religion should be unalived, does it portray peace? Or is there another definition of peace that I don't understand? And secondly, let's face it, you still have a lot of your clerics going to remote villages, converting other people from other religion to Islam. So let's face it. Let's assume now that any other religion have concluded that anybody that leaves his religion should be unalived. Who are you going to be converting?
Bam.
That is to say, at the end of the day, anybody that converts from any other religion should equally be unalived too. So where is the peace? And the last time I checked, nobody has come out to say that what this man have said, that anybody that leaves this religion to another religion should be unalive. Nobody has come out to challenge it and say that is wrong.
Exactly.
So should I now conclude that that is the stand of Islam in regards that? And what now happens to the fact of justifying anybody that insults the Holy Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, should equally be unalived? Does that portray peace? Does that look peaceful? People, let's be realistic here. Let's be factual. You see, just like they say, a man can never be holier than his character. It's not about saying what you stand for, but actually representing or acting what you stand for. And that is the fact. So what are we saying?
Yowa. Una don't hear am o. Na question he asks. He has asked a very valid question. All right? Okay, let me play. Hopefully this man speaks English, because
these people that
good, because he's always let me play this.
a very, very quick one. We are talking about what is happening in Benue and Plateau. Let me tell our people. Some people are when we say these people that are attacking our people in Imo State now, it is about attacking our farmers, raping our women, destroying the crops in our farms. So Hemegano, Imo State, from the Fulani herdsmen. Then kidnapping. These are the two things they are doing now. In Enugu State, they are not only kidnapping people there, they are not only attacking the farmers, raping their women, they are also invading communities in Enugu. I want you to understand the background of what I'm saying. In Benue people allowed the Fulani herdsmen to have a particular place they live. No, you had this side. No, you had no, allow them to live. They gave them land. They accommodated them. The same thing applicable to Plateau. They accommodated them, gave them a vast place of land. Ranching. They use that place as their inhabitants. They operate but into the communities, into the villages, into the towns of Plateau and the Benue. That was the mistake Benue people made. Or should I say, Benue government, Plateau state government. That was the mistake. And that was the mistake this government in Imo State carry. But unfortunately, our people are so blinded. They don't know history. If you don't read history, if you don't know history, I'm a political scientist. I read government. And when government in Nigeria and I know one system of government now they have invasion of Nigeria by the Uthman Danfodio 1808. We study these people. I studied the Hakapuko and other marauders from the 16th century, 17th century, 18th century invasion. Other things that happened. At Sonia Grass School, I majored in it. So when I talk about these people, when they get money, I am talking with authority. The mistake Benue people giving them a land to live in. The mistake Benue people giving them a place to live in. That was the greatest mistake. They thought they were accommodating people. No, we are one Nigeria. We are one. You are one Nigeria. You didn't read history of the people you are giving a place in your land. History before you give somebody a place to stay in your community, read the history. Ask questions. Somebody cannot come and tell you like repented Boko Haram. It's a lie. You cannot de-radicalize Boko Haram. They say they are repented. They say they have gone through radicalization, rehabilitation, reintegration. Bobotibo is a lie. It's a lie. It's a big fat lie. So, what are we saying? They were multiplying on daily basis. They were multiplying. As they are multiplying their cows, we are multiplying. As they are multiplying their everything, we are multiplying. We are multiplying.
At a point, they started invading these communities. They will go to communities, they will loot, they will kill, they will burn houses, they will come back. They will invade, they will kill, they will loot, they will rape, they will maim, they will do this, they will come back. They operate from where you people gave them. Mana, some people are got here. Some people are got here. Even some people from a human band, no. Hey, I don't so saved you. If you don't know, know it. You know? So what are we saying? When we talk about protecting our land, we know why we are saying it. Protect your forest. Only lawyer and daddy no when they shy or one year fuel, wega no call here, can I here, you know, and then they need that like the local government chairman of Enugu. The local government chairman of Enugu did a very good job. Oh yeah, who need they have also one. Local government also one. What I show here? When the forest got the teacher anymore here. Can you so Tunde Bakare shafta? Ya bagarian obodo. Ya may invade obodo. Ya rape Omoye. You know, when we say these things, use your brain, my brother. Use your sixth sense. So you want your APC because it's only APC people that can attack Nonsumpa. Also on the APC now. Now as evil. Also on the APC. Also on the APC propaganda. Spread the false information. Make inciting. That is the only language they know. Inciting. Away also hammer. So, but I will continue to give our people information. Who never play mistake in the Benue? Who never play mistake in the Plateau? Enugu State. Government Enugu State. Look into where these people are coming from. Maybe I shall work with Enugu State and stop it. Imo State. Who never play this mistake? Abia. Who never play mistake? Ebony. Who never play mistake? Anambra. Who never play mistake? Enugu. Who never play mistake? Who never mistake? Ebony mere. Benue mere. Na Plateau mere. Also ga abakwa. But I thank God our people are at alert now. Ezo de na law bula try. We nare gonyendi ala. Nare gonyendi ohia. Ayi nweteg. Anye foga achi. Onye abula traditional ruler na Igbo. Where law ha nyende Fulani herdsmen. Where ala nyende Fulani herdsmen. Ayi nweteg. Ayi ge foga achi na social media. Ayi ga atotoro ge foga achi na social media. Kwali ishi no lipe. Ijezara ono ge. Ekuchakwa amu. Ima chukwu okike abịa mazie ma abịa mzie unu. Otu aka okwu m si ada. Ọ na-ada gbowam. Onye ga-anụ ya nụrụ. Igbo mụrụ n'anya. Onye rahụ ụra eburu egbe ya. Na-ewonu.
So, una don hear am o. Dixon, I dey see this comment, I dey read your comment again, and I dey agree with you on a second thought. Like now they support am, they say na Muslim ticket they want. Abi, they give am now they call they cry pass now. You know? Anyway, we continue to observe, Sha. With 20 million, you can set up a 51.2 kilowatt solar system which can comfortably run between 2 to 4 ACs overnight. With 400 million, that means you can set up 1,000 kilowatts or 1.0 megawatts solar power system. Now entire city they want power. My brother, now only Aso Rock. Oh, Nigeria. Oh. Anyway, 10 billion can power 500 times 4-bedroom houses 24/7. Former Chief of Army Staff General Buratai enlisted so many Boko Haram into Nigerian army during Buhari government, all in the name of repentant Boko Haram. They recently had more join now. Exactly. No, Dixie, me don't talk am for here. Me no South Dana, East South Niger Delta May none of them join the military. Then they recruit for NNPC. Why the names not they show? Why the people when come from South largely not they come? No, they not they select them for there. CBN Unko, they not they select them. Now when they walk by, their plan is to unalive the youth, the young men, okay, from that region, so that when Fulani people want to take over, they not go see who go resist. That is the trick. That is the trick. That is their plot. I'm happy, I thank God for social media, because a lot of Nigerians, a lot of Africans are now, their eyes are open, their ears are open. Because if to say that they talk this kind of thing before, people go, they say, nah, propaganda and the rest. But everybody can see it now in the open. Everybody can now see exactly what is going on. Meanwhile, this T-Pain, he don't drop many things when people go take campaign against them. Should an election hold in 2027? No. I beg, make I listen to Traore. Traore, they ginger me. Mona, wait, I beg. Mona, no verse.
They will tell us, Thomas Sankara tried to do it like this, but where is he? He is dead. The Haitian president, he tried to do it like this. Where is he? He is dead. Gaddafi tried like this. Where is he? He is dead. These are the veiled statements made to us to instill fear. And then we also often see some young people trying to follow in the footsteps in a different way. You can hear them say, such a person ruled like this, he has the sepulcher. Such a person ruled like this, he is in prison. All this to try to scare us, to make us cowards. I think they haven't understood something. When we say the homeland or death, we shall overcome, it's not just a phrase, it has its full meaning. We are not afraid, and we will never be afraid. We will continue our struggle. They have undoubtedly and surely scared numerous African heads of state. You often see, when we speak or when we have the opportunity to be in certain situations abroad, we often make statements to call on African heads of state to wake up, take care of our youth, to be able to initiate our real development. They will...
Oh! Two. Burkina Faso showcased their first indigenously processed first gold bars. Now this one, Oyibo people, they panic about it. They cry. They look for a way to remove the man because the guy, they show us how to do it. This was as of last year, December. Now they showcase them. The thing, they pain them. Mahmouda, the new terrorist group, Islamic group that is terrorizing people in Nigeria. 98% of them, they are all called Islam, their religion. Make of that whatever you will. Okay, I can play this video for now. Sorry.
Thank you. Enough is enough. We are here. Enough is enough. Thank you. They are playing politics with people like there's someone into this glass. Without armor, without ammunition. We are to come this very particular area within a tinkle of a second. I know what Cantabos can do. To the point. I know what Thank you. Thank you. You spoke well. Yes. We appreciate you. Yes, big time. I'm not a coward.
Una hear oh, na soldier oh, for ground now they talk am. Say not be say they're not they capable of eliminating these people. They not they give them ammunition. Hey. Hmm. Hey, Lord have mercy. Mona hear wetin Miyetti Allah organization people they talk oh. And they bring out on Mona here so that you guys will all be informed.
The laws
Mona not also na not here.
anti-grazing laws and banning of open grazing is a satanic agenda to destroy our means of livelihood. Laws will lead to a serious humanitarian crisis as families will be destabilized, market and economic livelihood will be disrupted. The laws will lead to massive cross-border migration that will create further security challenges for the country.
Because
APC supporters.
they are excellent. They are world champions at being 3 people and projecting themselves as if they are 300 people. So they know how to get their voices into certain places. That they create multiple sub-puppet accounts. These people have that meeting I referenced earlier that I said it was an APC special ops meeting at the jet meeting. During that meeting, one of the things that was discussed, they claim to have over 20,000 Twitter accounts under their control. This is a relatively tiny group of people with 20,000 sub-puppet accounts under their control. So a lot of what you think of as, it's going mainstream, it just is their bot network. They have a botnet that is circulating the same narratives up and down. So you think it's going mainstream. And the purpose of circulating those narratives is to keep you constantly on the defensive. So you are constantly explaining yourself and constantly defending. No, don't explain. Don't defend. Attack. The only way to win is to attack.
That is it.
Successful defensive war.
That is it.
Right? Attack. Always be on the attack. Never let them put you on the defensive. You have nothing to defend. Right? You and I know, and anybody who has an honesty rating of 4.5 out of 10 knows who campaigned on the basis of religion and ethnicity in 2023. It's not a secret.
Exactly.
To the point where even the official EU observer report, in as much as you know the EU observer report is, they're still them trying to preserve quote unquote stability in some way. But they still referenced it. And it's very clear. We all know who did what. These things are not, and then this was I think the most tweeted, the most monitored, the most live streamed election in Nigerian history. So all these things, the records exist.
Bam.
I had a very big quarrel with the governor of Otom on his accusation of Fulani, that. Big quarrel with him. I say, I'm Fulani. Why should you categorize all Fulanis? And he admitted even his own ethnic group are stealing his own cow. I said, then why are you not calling all thieves? They are all thieves also. When you come to you give an example of grazing or open grazing. One, I am a manufacturer of livestock feeds, from cattle to poultry. Two, I have more than 1,000 heads of cattle. They have never moved out of one location. So it's simply introducing modern methods of looking after our livestock. No more, no less.
That's an article when some people they support. Una don't hear him. He's saying he be Fulani. Okay? You people should be taking notes. Come 2027, all these people they will come, they speak English put for our ear. Notes. Take notes. There's a reason why I'm showing all of this, so that some of you, when 2027 come, which may or may not exist, una will come they talk, they speak English, because say sat, it easy. By the time they throw peanuts at some of you greedy, anywhere belle face stooges, una go they run up and down people comments, they enter people live stream, they talk rubbish, balderdash. So I'm showing all of this so that when that day comes, now remind I go just dey remind una. You hear wetin David, then you talk. Me don't, that's been my stance. You don't argue with people who are intentional about being false in every statement they make with regards to the government. You do not argue with them. You don't entertain it. You continue and heighten your attack, and you remind them, because some of them have relatives that have been unalived due to these policies that their Bala Blue has brought on. We could not hear waiting this man talk about the 10 billion solar mini grids.
Supply from discos, the presidency to spend 10 billion on solar mini grid. And it says that as Nigerians continue to suffer and contend with low power supply from discos, the presidency is planning to spend 10 billion naira on solar mini grid for the presidential villa. So they know how to take care of themselves.
Yep.
When you see it was in darkness, you didn't do that. Universities are in darkness, you didn't do that.
Exactly.
Hospitals didn't do that. But for the presidential villa, when it's gotten to a crisis point, the presidency again is ready to spend 10 billion. Not that I have anything against it, because it makes sense. Why don't you do this to other critical areas? Get some fund from somewhere and say, okay, the major teaching hospitals, the major universities, the major this and that and that and that and this and that, we want to spend some money to build up capacity for solar. But you don't do that. You just take care of themselves and that's it.
Now here, now Jimmy, I think his name is Jimmy Diso. Okay, Nigerian Info FM 99.3, Nine Talker. The man has been spitting a lot of truths since I discovered him. Members of the Port Harcourt Township United Pressure Group in a peaceful walk on the streets are shouting and urging T-Pain to bring back the democratically elected governor of Rivers State. Meanwhile, Wike, they say, Sim Fubara never come appease the gods, never come kneel down crawl to apologize to her. Dixon, you say, but the same article is using Obi to rescue power from. He's not using Obi. Where did you see that? Please, can you provide the news article where you saw that he's using Peter Obi to rescue power from Tinubu? Let's not make outlandish statements that have no factual proof. Can you reference an article in which you saw that, Mr. Dixon? I put it to you. Please, present an article or direct me to an authentic site or link or news channel where that is said and is seen. As far as I know, Peter Obi is in Labour Party with Ahmed Dati. So where did article use Tinubu to try to rescue? I am waiting, sir. Please, let's be very careful with our comments. I intentionally bring videos here to play so that it is not my own word of mouth. So it's not like I'm talking blindly. So I always try, this is why I always have these videos to come and play to you guys, even though they're short clips, okay? So that you guys will see that this is not from me. It's not coming from me. This is what I have seen. This is what I have. It's right there. This is what they said. So please, Dixon, please show me proof. What is up with there's a pastor that has been trending. I don't know. I've not bothered because I know they listen to pastors, especially Nigerian pastors. I know they waste my time. So I don't know. He has been trending for some reason. Where all the pastors that say Saul will come, then Paul will come. I be had the talker. Jim, this thing, trainer. I not see him, okay? I not see Jim trainer again, no. So, Okay. Let's listen to Assimi Goita of Mali. You know, say people when they revolutionary, they speak to my spirit. Abemo will listen to her. Okay. I know they understand their language. I wish I could. This is not a translated version. Make I play this guy, Patutomi. I want me to listen to Patutomi.
Welcome to the Tuesday Tonic.
Hey Nelly, welcome, my darling. How you doing now? Long time.
Freedom Converge. That we play.
Dixon, you say I too love Peter Obi. Okay, please tell me which other candidate is better than Peter Obi. I know they support evil. I know they support wickedness. I know they support person when he gets intention to just win by all means necessary to take back power. So please, list 5 people, 5 decent politicians when you no get stain for body for Nigeria. When you feel say go feel replace Peter Obi, I will wait. I don't tell you, share me link where you take see that one when you talk just now. I still dey wait. So 2 things. I dey wait for you. The funny thing is that Peter Obi has not come out to say, oh, I'm aligning with any so and so body. He has not talked about any coalition whatsoever. So everybody is just running on perceptions, assumptions, maybes, all cooked up in their head. I have said it, we will keep waiting. In fact, I'm very happy that Peter Obi is not playing, he's not showing his hand. Because Nigerians, you people are very predictable. Now be the greatest saboteurs. Okay? Make una wait. Alright? Let people wait. Like I said, we observe, we continue to observe. May Peter Obi not show any, may not tell any, may not talk anything. When that time reach, what need to happen, go happen. Everybody go see what they need to see. I beg. There are several pastors that are trending. Ibiyomi, I played Ibiyomi's. Ibiyomi, that one that said he does not associate with poor people. Bakare said something. I played that video yesterday on my live. And then the pastor that bite, hey, God. I heard about it. I never bothered to go look into the story because I am just sick and tired of being sick and tired of all these people. Nelly, to be honest with you, I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired. The same thing. I don't know where these women put their... I don't understand. I'm beginning to think that these churches, they intentionally numb women. They intentionally preach harmful messages to keep women dumb. So that when they are in danger, they cannot run. I am sorry. I am inclined to start to believe it. Because the amount of unaliving that has taken place in the... Look at the Delta State SSA to Delta State governor. Now so in husband, bam. Not be yesterday that one happened. I wish day. I don't even know which day happened for year. I've just been seeing it circulating. I know, Nelly, I decided to do a morning life. Oh. I know, it's nice. Oh, my goodness. I mean, a coalition going on between El Rufai, Atiku, and Obi. It's a game of the Northerners. Which, please, can you prove that coalition? When you put El Rufai, Atiku, and Obi in one sentence, where is your evidence, Dixon? Please, can you stop typing propaganda? Where is your proof? Don't say things without proof. Oh. Where is it? Show me 3 things now. I'm waiting on you. Don't just throw comments out there. I don't want you to see this as an attack. We have to be careful. I have not seen any coalition going on. Which El Rufai that is a genocidal human being? Are you for real right now? Atiku that does not have balls to call out evil when he sees one? Omoye Sowore. I don't know what is up with Omoye Sowore. And as much as I cannot still Dre, in as much as I cannot knock the part he's playing, I cannot take that away from him. The man he's really doing his part, okay, in the whole thing that's going on in Nigeria. He's shining a torchlight on corruption, especially in the police. Every corner, every opportunity, he's always testing. And I appreciate him for that. But I don't know. I'm sorry. I have my doubts about Sowore because of that some of the things that he does, it doesn't make sense to me. I am very sorry. Still Dre. Like I said, I respect him, but I don't know. I don't support Obi being in a party with Atiku. It's not even happening. I don't know. I don't know where people are seeing all of this. Me, I'm on they look for information when I get chance. I never come across them. All I come across are people's perceptions, people's assumptions, people's thoughts, people's strategy talking. You know, so Nigerians, they could use the word strategy. Coalition that will work best. That is all I see. Exactly. I have asked Dixon now. Tell me, name 5 people. This guy named Still Dre named Omoye Sowore. I can agree with him to a certain extent, okay? But name 1, name 5. I'm waiting for Dixon. Dixon, don't mention Sowore. Name 5. I'm waiting. Yeah? Literally the best person and the candidate. Naysayers and haters keep grumbling, yet they can't produce one person. Exactly. Hey, Mr. Ganwalele, welcome. Oh. Yeah, I will play the video in a minute. The Bakare one. Nigeria is a hot mess. It's in a war. It's in a war. Because the 2 candidates, Atiku and Tinubu, are very corrupt. That's why we are seeing Obi as a saint. I don't understand. Can you make that sentence make sense? Dixie, I know they attack you, but can you make that statement, that sentence, this sentence when you just write now, be the statement when you write now, make sense? I don't understand. How normal person they see good and evil? I don't understand. You know how many yards Peter Obi senior these people? Look at what you are even saying. Because the 2 candidates are very corrupt, that's why you are saying, I don't know who sees Obi as a saint. Has the man, even Peter Obi himself has told you he's not a saint. So where is your comment coming from? Anyway, there's bigger fish to fry. There's bigger fish to fry. Dixon, you know go come use your own to derail my own topic today. I'm not going to follow you. I'm not going to bother. More job move along. I think he is. Dixon has decided to play true today. My brother that I respect, he's doing true for me today. Okay. He's based on opinions rather than actually established facts. I don't understand. I have searched the internet. I have searched the interwebs. I have searched Peter Obi's the social media of Peter Obi's internet. I have searched it. I have not seen anything that talks about him aligning with anybody. I have not seen it. All I see is people's perceptions, thoughts, assumptions, talking. Who do you think will make a good coalition? Who do it? Pam, pim. Peter Obi never come out and say, oh, by the way, I want to form coalition with these people. He never ever talk. He has even said any coalition that is not going to give Nigerians the power, I not do. Una know they hear that one when they talk am. Una know they hear am. I can't vouch for Sowore, unfortunately. I really can't. Some of his attitude, some of his take, sometimes it makes me question, him. There's a lot of question in my head about Sowore, to be honest. I respect the man greatly. I've not seen a lot of Nigerians that have been able to do what Sowore does. I give the man his flowers. I give him the trophy. He deserves it. But to the extent of presidency, I'm sorry. And like I have said, and I'm going to say it again, right? When you support for someone is organic. It's not forced. You cannot force people to follow a person. It doesn't work like that. Peter Obi came from nowhere. His support was not forced. Matter of fact, when he came out, people were like, who is this one? Even the way he talks, people were mocking the way Peter, I remember. People were mocking the way he talks. Okay? Some people were saying he talk like a woman. Who will take him serious? In fact, national news, when they want to talk about him, they go say, Peter Obi is nothing to worry about. He's a nobody. That's what they were saying. A man that they relegated, the stone that was rejected now became the chief cornerstone. Amen, somebody? Am I preaching? Am I preaching to somebody right now? Somebody shout hallelujah in the comment section. What? They reject the man. I literally remember these things playing out. People will go on national news. Oh, he talks like a woman. Who is he? Nobody knows him. He's a distraction. That's what they used to call him. That's how they used to address him. What did the man do? He did the work. Anywhere he found himself, he's talking to people, giving people hope. Not be small work that man do, to the point where he enter, go places when I don't know say they exist for Nigeria. Now, during Peter Obi time, I know say places like that they exist. You get places when you go for Nigeria, you don't feel use car. You need to literally come down and trek. We not see him for boat that day without life jacket. When all of us, they scream. Say the only eye when we take they see this man, you want to put yourself in harm's way. What do you want the hope of the people to become? Hello, somebody. Am I preaching? Shout amen. Shout hallelujah. There you go. Eh? Straight A's, Nelly. I don't understand. This is not propaganda. If something is good, you see why? Look, honesty is the best policy. It's easier for me to stand for the truth. It's easier for me to be honest in everything that I do than to just be propagating lies just because it suits me. I can't function like that. If something good, call it good. If it is bad, call it bad. It's that simple. I know for some of us, it's not that simple, though. Everybody different. I understand. We can't all be the same. We can't all see things the same way. I agree. But we can all agree that Peter Obi, in report, he don't talk. I know people when they say he's not a saint, he's not, but he has told you he's not a saint. What do you want here? He has said, if you found anything on me, and this is not a Peter Obi campaign, by the way. The product is selling itself. I don't even need to do PIM. I don't need to do anything. The man has sold himself enough for Nigerians. I don't need to. I'm not here to campaign for Peter Obi. Like I said, I don't even see an election happening in 2027. I don't. But okay, for the sake of argument, we observe. We see how things are. But show me 5 people that are like Peter Obi in the political scene right now. Show me 5. I'll wait. Dixie, name 5 now. You have said we must move beyond. Name 5 candidates that you think we should move beyond and look at. Name. I don't give you 4 questions now. No one will you answer for inside do. Exactly. This is my problem with Traore. Make your case. Don't vilify PO. Don't. That's what he speaks. When people hear him talk, he just shows his jealousy for Peter Obi just exposes itself. And I don't like that for Traore. To be honest, I don't like that for him. It doesn't look good on his image. You understand? Focus on your focus. Okay, let me play this video for now. Then I will go back to Bakare's video. I saw your comment, you said I should play this guy's this thing. I will play it right after.
And to bring 7.2 million Nigerians into Abuja to occupy it until freedom goes back to the Nigerian people, is motivated by a troubling, a deep crisis of elite. I mean, there are those who, I think, of it as a Tinubu problem, but it's much more than that, much worse. He may be a stimulant in some ways, but the crisis is deeper and much worse. And if we don't halt it, there will be no future, I can assure you. Now, Pastor Bakare, in enumerating some of the sources of that crisis as a Tinubu problem, has talked about state capture, which I've talked very often about. He talked about judicial capture, maybe not so much about judicial capture, but the completely useless 10th National Assembly that we have. And he has talked about a push for one-man rule, the domination of society by a strong man. Those are symptoms. There's such a much deeper crisis of elite. If we go back to the 1950s when elite bargains necessitated a federal structure, you saw young people who were committed to long-term goals for their country work out an arrangement. That's why the federal structure remains the only way that makes sense in Nigeria. A true federal structure. Military rule would destroy that. But as you can see, the civilians have not done enough to reverse that, because they see that as an elite they can profit from it, from the rents that it gives them. The long-term good of the Nigerian people doesn't seem to quite strike them when they get this opportunity to take care of themselves. And this is really the Nigerian tragedy. And so part of what this whole movement is about, and this is why we don't just march into Abuja, it will take 1 or 2 weeks of educating people where they live about how a country can care for everybody, how a country can be led by the right kinds of people, not be a criminal enterprise, how a country can develop a strategy for national growth that will make us not just be like our peers, but surpass them. Our peers all left us behind. Because the story of Nigeria and Indonesia is a classic example. But almost all of our peers left us long, long ago, far behind, because of a crisis of elite. How do we correct this crisis of elite? That's why we're marching on Abuja. And it's going to be a huge march. I mean, let us just look at the troubles that face us regarding an ineffectual National Assembly. Mr. Bakare did a good job of dealing with that. Just look at what judicial capture has done to us. Let us look at how a failing media, let's not pretend, Nigerian media has been a terrible failure. They make an effort, some of them, but they're captured easily. Poverty has reached everybody, so those who have the strings of journalists in our country can get the kind of robust discussion we got when we were in our teens and early 20s and functioned as reporters in that country. The real problem in Nigeria is that in the elite's struggle to get a piece of the action for their own survival, they forgot the people, the Nigerian people. People without whom justice, the only way they can deal with things is to turn to violence. And violence has made it very difficult to produce. And then worse still, the elite are so obsessed with their self-surviving that economic policy is all about stabilization, and nothing about real growth. You don't grow an economy by the kinds of things we're doing. Those stabilize you, give impressions that things have turned around, but in the end, you're all dressed up with nowhere to go. So it's time to change all of this. Let's continue. We'll talk about this some more next week. And by December, as a country, we'll be ready for change, ready for a new kind of Nigeria. And I assure you, Nigeria will rise up again.
How many times did you vote for that?
Okay. All right. You guys heard that. Let me go and... Thank you very much, D. Thank you. You're paying attention. If not for Peter Obi, we would not have known that there was IDP camps and seen them to bam. Nearly. I say, Peter Obi carry us go where me I don't know. I never see for my life before. Are you kidding? Okay, Dixon is showing case. Okay. Dixon say Adeshino. Okay, that's good. Which Adeshino be that? Is it the current one? The one that dresses well with bow tie? Is it that one? Let's which Adeshino are you talking about? Please, can somebody let me know? Donald Duke, yes, I agree with you on Donald Duke. David Umahi, I've heard a lot of bad things about David Umahi. Never. God forbid. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, yep, absolutely. I can throw my weight behind Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Bar none. The woman a spectacular candidate. Okay? There's a guy, I don't know if he's the present agriculture minister, I don't know, but the guy wears a bow tie. I can't remember his name. Somebody help me remember his name. I don't know. I hear he's done very well. Oh, Osibanjo. Okay, Osibanjo. But none of these people have come forward. Have you heard anything from them? Have they come out to say, oh, we want to run? If they come out, why not? Let them throw their hat in now. If they have great candidates, right? We'll have option. We'll be eating popcorn and asking questions. Hello? This is what we want. We want credible candidates to come forward who are willing and want to do the real work for the Nigerian people. That's all I care about, right? But right now, as it stands, the only person that has come out to say this, I'm interested in doing this job, and he's showing time and time again that he's interested and is willing to do it, is Peter Obi. I don't see the rest. Osibanjo, once he come out as VP, we don't know where he did again. Okonjo-Iweala is ruling in her World Trade Organization. Okay, she's still moving around doing things. Donald Duke too. Donald Duke, I feel, should have been one of the foremost presidents that we should have had during that Yar'Adua's time. I believe that Donald Duke they should have given Obasanjo, greedy, gluttonous, part of the problem. The man that laid the foundation for the corruption and the suffering we are suffering right now is Obasanjo. He did not allow Donald Duke to emerge. Okay? So that are three people. Guy Walele, this one decide to make himself troll today. What you want make I do? You treat him like troll, even though na my brother. He made himself a troll. I treat him like a troll. Okay? If Guy Walele, if you do the same thing now tomorrow, I go treat you like one. No. Nelly, thank you very much. God forbid David Umahi. No be that man talk saying give pregnant women 500 naira after they give birth. Abi is there? No, is he not the one? Hey, Osalobo, 500 naira, be 100 naira. The journalist come and say, guy, you say 500 or 500. I swear he go that low. That's another good candidate. Yes, and yes. Thank you very much. I don't even think that one safe. By saying to reporters, I'm not the one going to be. Exactly. Why are you hating? They invite you. If they invite you, go. I don't understand. That's the problem. The jealousy is showing. Can people tell him he should stop making certain comments? He comes across as jealous. Ha! Wow. We have Osibanjo, Akinwumi. Is it Akinwumi Algebra? Is it Akinwumi? Is it the one that wears bow tie? Mona, help me answer the question. I guess there are more comments. I'll go. Maybe una don't answer. Osibanjo. No marking. They sorry. All those G5 governors, nothing for the zero. Throw away marking day inside bush. I'm sorry. Showore. I'm sorry. Alex Oti, yes. Dixon, I agree with you. Alex, so now let three people you don't name now. Alex Oti, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Donald Duke. Alex Oti, Ngozi Okonjo, Donald Duke. Remain two. Traore thinks the members of the obedience should have been behind him because he's been in the fight for 30 years, getting what you did. Exactly. That's why I say you cannot force a following. It has to be organic. People need to see. That is how human nature works. I don't understand. But anyway, before I forget, did you guys see the report where they said the obedient movement is supporting Tinubu, T-Pain? You see the propaganda they want to do there? I hope you guys saw it. Meanwhile, before I forget, let me play Bakare's video. For those that have been requesting for it, Tunde Bakare. Even though all of them did there sit down when this whole mess they happen, but we be played.
Is the motor at the center of this political banditry? Is the motor park brand of politics, nurtured by the old brigade politicians, and in recent times by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. President, it is through your influence that the Nigerian National Assembly has become a haven for legislative rascality. Mr. President, it's under your watch that the National Assembly has become an extension of the executive, grossly violating the principles of separation of powers and rubber stamping the whims and caprices of your office, all while singing the international anthem of sycophants on your mandate we shall stand. Mr. President, thanks to your political machinations, Nigeria is now bedeviled by a captured National Assembly, the most ineffective in its checks and balances role since the start of the Fourth Republic. In 2006, the Fourth National Assembly had the audacity to reject the tenure extension bid of a sitting president. In 2010, the Sixth National Assembly summoned the courage to stand against the power hijacking cabal and restore Nigeria to the path of constitutionality by invoking the doctrine of necessity. In 2011, the House of Representatives of the Seventh National Assembly had the courage to elect its leaders, as did the Senate of the Eighth National Assembly in 2015, defying executive interference. This National Assembly, the 10th, has by its unconstitutional endorsement of the president's abuse of powers proven to be the most spineless in our recent history. Through its actions and inactions, the National Assembly has in effect become the 48th member of the president's cabinet. While a cabinet minister by the name of Wike, is it Wike or Wike or Wakeep? Why a cabinet minister has more or less become a third-time state governor in Rivers State, pampered by the indulgences of the president. Recent events have made it clear to Nigerians that had this assembly been in place in 2006, when the third-term agenda was proposed, our democracy would have since morphed into one of Africa's lamentable tales of sit-tight dictatorship. To the president of the Nigerian state, Senate, who has not heeded the call to subject himself to an unbiased investigation, to clear his name of the allegations leveled against him, and under whose leadership the National Assembly has become a carry-go legislature, hiding under the umbrella of technicalities and a dubious voice voting system. I leave you and your conscience with the words of Frederic Bessières, former deputy of the French National Assembly. He said, and I quote, "When plunder becomes a way of life for a group of men in a society, over the course of time, they create for themselves a legal system that authorizes it and a moral code that glorifies it." To the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, under whose brand of politics the institution of legislative oversight is collapsing and our democracy is faced with an existential threat, I say, Mr. President, Nigeria is too delicate for this kind of politics. If this state capture was what you meant by a miracle, it is an anticlimax that can only be counterproductive at the end. I urge you, Mr. President, to think deeply and reflect on these words. No man is wise enough, nor good enough to be trusted with unlimited power. Mr. President, please stop playing God.
Okay, that's Tunde Bakare right there. Moving along. DC says the achievement of Alex Otti in 2 years surpassed Peter Obi 8 years as governor of Anambra State. Yeah, I agree with you. My question is, has Alex Otti come out to say he wants to be president of Nigeria? Has he thrown in his hat? And will he have the type of following that Peter Obi currently has? Or even as close enough following? Do you understand? Aha. Okay, the bow tie one. All right, definitely. Because I've heard a lot of good things about the work he did in the agricultural sector. So, okay. Peter Obi never transformed Anambra State. All right. I'm from Anambra State and Peter Obi turned the state around. Okay, Dixon, Nelly don't answer you. Yes, I like Donald Duke a lot, but I don't know how healthy he is. But that was back then. I don't know about now. You know, people change over time. I don't know about now. But back then, he was a viable candidate. After what he did in Akwa Ibom State, forget. That man, they should have given him that opportunity. Okay. Exactly. You cannot win obedience like that. I support him, I support what he does. I respect him a lot for his fight. The man is tireless in his fight against corruption, very courageous, very bold. Very few Nigerians can do what Traore will do. Very, very few. Okay? Exactly. I can never, Makinde, God forbid, throw him inside the dustbin. Lie. All those G5 people, forget. When they do, what is that they call them? You can't compare what POs found in Anambra decades ago to what Otti has been dealing with in Abia State the last 2 years. Apples versus oranges. Pele versus Messi. Bam! Kene, welcome. Oh, yes, I'm boiling water for everybody. Come and take tea. If anyone will like coffee, drink coffee, sit down. PO is the big fish. PO and Aswe are both big fish. You have not given Aswe the opportunity. That's the problem with Nigeria. We never ever want somebody as well. We don't know how to appreciate what we have. Because we never give them the opportunity. Here you are comparing and saying one is big fish, one is small fish. This is not a conversation. Me, I know even they engage in all this level of conversation. You know, anybody when come out, if I saw come out today and he gets the popular following organically, I go for support him. Because I believe in him. He has the capacity. He is one man who does not have any dirty linens. Although we don't know. Let me just say that. Let me put that in. I don't know. Right? But if he gets to that level where they're scrutinizing everything about him, will he come out as clean as PO? Apples and oranges. We don't know yet. Right? But if assuming he comes out and he's able to gain the popular following, I support him 100%. As Nigerians, we don't know how to appreciate our own. That's one thing I've observed about Nigerians, especially with this political scene. I have observed a lot about us as a people. We do not respect our own. We always put our own down. Unless it's somebody that comes to our father's village, then we will say, oh yeah, because we know him based on our father's village, what he has done. He built borehole in our father's village, so we use that to run for him. Aswe is a man who has cut across. It's not just, he hasn't even done anything for his own people. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. I heard he did something in his village, right? But not so much. But he has done a lot for other people. So I don't know. Everybody, Aso is a big fish. Donald Duke is a big fish. As at that time, I don't know about now. Adesina is a big fish. Okonjo-Iweala is a big fish. Alex Otti is a big fish. But none of these people have come out to say, we want to be president of Nigeria. Right? Exactly. He said that Kenneth Okonkwo is working with Tinubu. Yep, I read that. I was just laughing. I said, my boo. Hey, now my boo, this man you they talk about. So he don't leave Peter Obi now. He want to they attack Kenneth Okonkwo. Make me not let Kenneth Okonkwo come for Ramo. You know, say that man they sabi respond. He not be like Peter Obi when they ignore. I can't wait for Kenneth Okonkwo's response. He has not replied. I'm waiting for it. I'm here, and if he replies, please, you guys let me know in case I don't get it. In fact, Traore is vilifying himself. Pio is not even looking at his direction. Exactly. Arrogant adult son looking for daddy's attention. Oh my God. Guy Walele, all right too. Hot teas come. Alex Otti did better than Obi. So if Alex Otti run for president, you will still find reason not to vote for him. As that's my point. Now Koto say none of these people when they don't mention now don't come out and say we want to run for president. We will test their popularity. Let's test their popularity, right? None of them don't come out. The only man when he don't come out now, everybody they talk, he's not the best, he's not the this. Dixon, throw your hat in. Let's test your popularity. Not too much talk. Anybody when they come, put in. Let's see how popular you are. Let's see what you can do. Show us how to do it. Yeah. Nelly say Aso is an honorable. He does come from what I've heard, what I've seen and interacted in his interaction and the kind of person he is a very intentional person. He has the heart for the people. Yeah. Guy, I better leave that thing. Not gonna use Latin take bragados for here. Leave that thing. Aso is more than capable. Forget that thing. I beg you. How do you know, Dixon? Do you have proof of this? Don't come at me making outlandish comments here. Oh. Do you have proof that these people know how to balance shit? Do you have proof? Don't be saying what you don't know. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete this comment because you've been making a lot of comments that don't make sense without any proof. I had to insist on you. I had to insist on you telling me the number of people, how many people you think should come out. None of the people you mentioned have come out and said we want to run for presidency so that we can test their popularity. None of them. The comment you made, I say share link, you have not shared link. You can't be making outlandish comments. I'm sorry, you can't. It's not backed by fact. How do you know that? This man, they literally dug into him to see everything was squeaky clean. What are you talking about? Anyway, that's not what we are dealing with now. Is bigger than all of what people are talking about. You are looking for first lady. Your wife, Funko. Tell your wife, you know she say your wife na first lady material. I don't understand though. You say they look for first. What kind of talk is that? Now wow. I'm telling you, now not be sure was coming for baby boo. Sowore was coming for Kenneth Okonkwo. Let me even see what he had to say. Let me read it for you guys. I can't wait for Kenneth Okonkwo to come and respond to him. I really want to hear his response because he's not like Peter Obi. Where is it? Traore to, let me see. Hey, wait a minute. Damn, I'm looking for it. I can't find it right now, but I'll keep looking. I'm sure he hasn't pulled it. It's still there. Traore does not, once he says something, he doesn't pull. So let me see. I may have saved it also. Okay, I know facing right now. More than obvious. I don't know. I don't know if it was pulled, but he said something about Kenneth Okonkwo used to be in the, what's it called? Kenneth Okonkwo used to be in APC. One thing that they are all APC stooges and all of that. They are all working for APC. That's what Traore said. Traore is seriously taking a piece this time around, though. Okay. Housewife. What do you mean housewife? Dixon. What do you mean housewife? Hey, Egbami. I beg. Baby Boo has his online tough lawyer life with her green organic tea from Gawalele. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know how to respond to that. Oh my God. Look at the number of people they massacred. These people. I'm using style to look for that. Traore is throwing mud on everybody now. Exactly. Why do you think he's doing that? I think he's doing it. He's ramping up the throwing of mud towards 2027 because a lot of people seem to be doing the same. People are now crawling from somewhere trying to throw dirt on maybe say PO. Traore is doing the same thing. I'm like, what is election? If election go hold, because the way it be now, this election is like a do or die affair now in Nigeria. It's either go hard or you go home. That's what's going on right now. Go hard or you go home. Listen, northern elders don't come out with statement. No, na here. They say whoever comes to the north to rig elections in 2027, northern or not, will return to his family in body bags. Una here? Una here? Abi una no here? They don't read Riot Act. Southerners, what are you people doing? Anywhere belle-faced leaders wanna get, I double dare them to come out and talk like this. The governor of Mina State, is it Naija State? Mona hear wetin talk. He say anyone you see with dreadlocks in Mina, arrest him, bab him, and fine him. Misplaced priorities. Misplaced priorities up and down. Mm. Hmm. Mona listen to Captain Blade. Now they call this one. He say his name na Captain Blade.
Talked about. So it has become a cash cow. This cash cow, people are cashing out. Let me touch a sore button here. Bola was on air a while ago with one of your program presenters, and he talked about something that was true, but a lot of our politicians don't like going there. Security votes. I recall years ago on one of the audiovisual outlets, television outlets, I said, why would you tell me security votes are not accounted for? What do you mean? I have a wayside accountant's background too. If you can count your security vote and know how much is there, then you should be able to account for it. So here's the thing, people are cashing out. Some people actually have what you call dividends in the sustenance and festering of this crisis. It's that simple. There was a time one of our respected military generals said there is a commercialization of insecurity going on, where people are cashing out. People that want to sell bullets are selling. People that want to sell guns are selling.
Una dey hear? This is where we have gotten to in Nigeria. Nigerian citizens call for armed resistance against Fulani terrorists in Benue and Plateau states, seek media blackout.
Malaria. Hi guys, good evening. Please, we need help in Benue State. We need help. Your Chidoma should come and help us. Our governor should come and help us. The government, we are crying out. Fulani men are after our life. They are killing us every blessed day. Our children can't even go to school anymore. We can't go to farm where we make money from. We can't go to farm where we get food to eat. We can't even eat 3 times a day because we no longer go to farm. No place to get food stuff. We can't even eat. We can't go to our farm. We can't even move from our house just because of Fulani herdsmen. They are killing everywhere. Every blessed day, they are killing people in Benue State. Please, guys, help me to share this video. Please, they are after our life. Please, we need help. They killed more than 8 people in Akpa Utubi day before yesterday night. Our comfort zone are no longer comfortable for us to stay. We are no longer comfortable in our house. Please, we need help. We no longer go anywhere. We are just staying at home, doing nothing. No food to eat. Please. Please. Ochidoma, please. The governor, please. You guys come and help us.
Will they come and help them? No. They're not going to help them. T.Y. Danjuma dares the Fulani ask his people in Takum to arm and defend themselves or leave Nigeria for the invading Fulani terrorists. My question to T.Y. Danjuma is, why don't you mobilize your people by providing the necessary tools for them? After all, you were a former military general. How about being the forefront of making sure that your people are equipped. I'm just saying. How can somebody watch while they continue to unalive your people? That I don't understand. Meanwhile, your Balablu, they send condolence to Oyibo Pope. Your own people for in backyard don't pie. No condolence. Look, we they deceive ourselves. They wait for somebody to come and save you. Now, Egbetokun, don't order withdrawal of police mobile force from private escort duties. We hope that is true. We hope that is true. Anyway, my people, now here we go talk and reach. If I get strength, I come back later on in the day. Make I go run errands. I get many things to do. That made me come early this morning. In case una not see me later, Mona no verse. That's why. But make I play this last video before we waka.
When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Mr. President, welcome back from your working visits to France. When you dey travel on the 2nd of April, your aide, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, he talks say the president they travel to evaluate the performance of his government for these 2 years where you don't be president. So, Mr. President, sir, I just say make I ask you, from your personal evaluation and assessment of your performance, waiting be your result, waiting be the score where you give yourself. Since now you dey set exam now, una dey mark una self for una own performance. Can you share with us some of the result of your performance as a government, sir? Mr. President, if you're not able to share us your result, please permit me to give you a little of your performance in these 2 years of your government. So, Mr. President, as you day away for France on working visit, within a space of 1 week, more than 150 Nigerian human beings have been slaughtered in Plateau State alone. Not to talk about Benue State, where the Benue State governor, who is also APC governor, don't confirm, say more than 70 people were killed within a space of 1 week. We not talk about the killings for Gombe and every other part of the country. Almost every week, Nigeria, they see constant mass graves, mass burial. And that is part of the assessment of your government, Mr. President. So, Mr. President, as your children, where we be, as a concerned child, shall we dare free to ask, say, waiting be the benefit of this working visit to France? From this working visit, which bilateral agreement was signed? Now, which foreign investor they come Nigeria, they carry companies come as a result of this visit? Abinas, na ole you waka go, na ole you waka come. Mr. President, with the constant killing where they go on for Nigeria, apart from the hunger and starvation where they, apart from corruption, with these killings now, shall we dare free to talk, say, make Mr. President Tinubu also resign from office? Because I dey borrow your words, Mr. President. Under Jonathan government, all the tweets where you put and all your statements, they're there for public. You said that on security, the box stop at the president's table, and it questions the competence of President Jonathan. You said the constant killing of Nigerians across the country is unacceptable. Mr. President, now where you be commander-in-chief of the armed forces too, share the constant killing of Nigerians all over the country is now acceptable. Nigerian leaders, una APC supporters, President Tinubu government and all of una, as una talk say this government is a government of renewed hope. I say make I ask now, what exactly is the meaning of renewed hope? Which kind of renewed hope not get empathy for the killing of defenseless citizens in the country? What this government they provide for Nigeria is the textbook definition of how not to govern a country. Nigeria almost exists so that other countries can learn how not to govern their countries. What kind of renewed hope they bring this kind of hunger and starvation? Renewed hunger, renewed shøcking, renewed insecurity, renewed hopelessness. Yet when I don't already they prepare for 2027 election. Nigerian politicians, at what point when I go talk say this country has given you so much, make you also make sacrifices for the poor. Nigerian poor people, we are the subsidy for the rich. When I day here, the president is a former governor, vice president, former governor, senate president, former governor, all receiving pensions and allowances from their respective states. But yet, at what point when I go talk, say this country we don't do so much for una, make una give back to the people. When I day here, they talk, we day they do baby steps. We are taking baby steps, we are taking baby steps for 2 years now. But when I know they take baby steps, when we say billboard and posters for Tinubu 2027 don already dey full Abuja and Lagos. Una no take baby steps for that one. Una no take baby steps to buy presidential jet, renovate vice president house, renovate Aso Rock, buy cars for office of first lady. But Nigerians go continue to dey take baby steps. For that France where President Tinubu travel go, when there is crisis in the country, the president, if he dey overseas, go cut short in trip, he go come back to attend to the crisis. But for my country of renewed hope, when there is crisis at home, president go wear clothes, enter presidential jet where he buy newly, he go fly out of the country. That is renewed hope. Now APC progressivism be that. Shame on us as a country. And when they talk about 2027, the calamity where they at hand when I no finish them, you push more people into multi-dimensional poverty, but you won't come back for second term. The only arrogance where Nigerian politicians get is because they have a criminal INEC on their side. Nigeria, we must begin to find the courage to go to the National Assembly and demand electoral reform before 2027. If not, we they enter criminality and corruption Armageddon. My own no hard. We must decide to ensure we make electronic transmission of results mandatory. We must protect our INEC server before we begin to talk about independent candidacy and all of those other judicial reform, constitutional reform. If not, we get trouble. When I hear what Reverend Tunde Bakare talk, he said this is motopark politics. This is political banditry. Reverend Tunde Bakare, fellow Nigerians, we are in trouble if we not fix INEC before 2027. Because as we dey talk, so maybe finally na me go carry my one-man protest go National Assembly. Maybe na there they go finally arrest me. Because for Nigeria, when they kill people, now you wait talk say they kill people and it no good. Now you they go come to arrest. The criminals wey kill people, nobody go touch them. Now so the country be, but planning to harm me is a waste of plan. Use that time to plan to protect people and to give us a better life. May Nigerians receive the courage to speak up and put value on human life in this country. God bless Nigeria. Hoping to hear from the president on his next working visit. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Vahan, oh you are here how to? Mona not to say una no here. Now I make me play. Now make me play this video for now. What this guy said now makes sense. Yes. Guess what? There's media blackouts in the middle belt so that nobody knows what is going on. Right? So they intentionally black it out. So nobody go hear, nobody go complain. And I'm wondering, Benue people, they get people all over. What are they doing? Which arrangement are they making? I'm curious to know. I'm going to have to find time now to go and look through TikTok to find out if there are people, because I want to, if I see any Benue person have the opportunity, I go talk to them as they say, come, what plans do you people have on ground? Because some of the Benue people that I have seen, they have been crying and saying that they need help from South. That's the ones that I have seen so far. Anyway, I don't talk my own for today. I go try come back later. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Let me usher you out with this correct banger.
Tell your father, say we dey bleed. Now mago, they run this creed. Tell your father, say we dey vex. Babylon plan done scatter the flex. Say me ask you clear. Una papa promise, but so far still there. Food cost high, now wahala menu. Rice and beans, we can't afford to. Electric no day, but them raise the bill. Babylon light no day, green chill. Youth man they jump into lagoon. Cause pain done choke, hope done doom. Rastafan lies, BDM spit flame. Cyber again drop word, we they name names. Babylon fi crumble when truth stand firm. Fireborn system make wickedness learn. Bumbo clot, me know they laugh. Tell them we ready, revolution or craft. Tell your father, say we they bleed. Now mago, they run this creed. Tell your father, say we dey vex. Babylon plan don't scatter the flex. Say you dey right
for jet, try waka for Shagamu, feel the sweat. Them they block phone, them they rob car. No be every road go reach Calabar. Subsidy go, but hunger remain. Una they smile, we they drown for pain. Picking off it go school, mama they pray. Now who go save Naija from Wahala today? Shout out to Idris Abdul Karim. Now real Jim, no they fear. Now we be the voice where them want silence, but we loud pass Wahala. Rastafari, VDM forever.